How's it going, guys? Dan Faggella. I am literally slapping this video together. No script, no nothing. But if you got 3 minutes, I'm about to break down BJJ4Rio. I got the product launcher, micro BJJ going on, and some stuff launching on ScienceSkill.com, and we're trying to orchestrate a bunch of Lee stuff to expand out the MMA gym. And I'm on this bender this week where I'm sleeping 4.5 hours every night. So things are a little nuts, but I wanted to at least give a breakdown because I knew I was sending people to video.bjj4rio.com. Basically, the idea of BJJ4Rio is as follows, and the breakdown is as simple as this. Essentially, went down to Rio de Janeiro in early June, filmed a bunch of stuff with some of the best guys down in Rio, some awesome places. Again, the original Gracie Academy in Copa. Got some great stuff with Felipe and Master Gordo, both of whom I'm massively thankful to, as well as some other folks and high-level jiu-jitsu guys. And the goal is to expand that stuff and have that stuff as instructional videos, whether in digital or whatever format, and offer that around the world, and then pool all the funds from that and bring it back to fund specific youth projects in Rio de Janeiro. The goal is as follows, though. I'm not necessarily like a classic like charity guy. I kind of see a lot of issues with charity per se, and essentially what we're trying to do with BJJ4Rio is get past what I see as kind of the three detriments of a lot of the traditional charitable approach. The first of which being that it's kind of like begging for stuff. So just like asking for money, like, hey, we're doing like a good thing, can you yada yada. Our idea is let's put up videos and other cool jiu-jitsu related stuff, offer it like we would any other jiu-jitsu stuff with no crazy markup or nothing, and then be able to have that as an exchange, almost like somebody would if like Budo Videos or some other place would, except your money's going to something pretty cool. So we're trying to avoid the whole begging dynamic by providing some awesome stuff, some unique stuff, and do something along those lines. In addition, there's the whole idea of, okay, so you throw your $5 into the Salvation Army jar. Where does it go? What happens to it? Like, oh yeah, like I did some good stuff, I guess. Like there's $5 in that pot thing with the guy ringing the bell. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like Salvation Army, but the fact of the matter is we don't want to make it like kind of weird, ambiguous, and anonymous. We want to make it like, okay, like here's a specific project we're working on. Like your $20 goes here. Like your $5 goes here. It's going to go to this specific thing at this specific place to help this specific initiative achieve this specific end. So our idea is holding the projects accountable, and at the same time letting you know precisely what it is that you're funding, and if we have multiple projects, giving people a choice of what they want to support. We have a whole bunch of awesome projects in Rio de Janeiro that tie into the martial arts, that tie into again, youth projects in the favelas. We want people to know what it is that they're funding to. And at the same time, we also want to have recognition. So it's not just like, hey, thanks for your donation. We want to keep people posted. We want to make it a fun thing. We want people to be able to see the progress that's happening right down there in Rio, see the difference that BJJ4Rio is actually making, and also be able to see the results. So that means more filming, more cool stuff on my end, but also more engagement and more community on the end of everybody who contributes. So a big thing for me, one of the reasons I started doing like some video stuff on micro BJJ and Science of Skill is so I can let more people know about this project, which is kind of a real big deal for me. So I'm excited about it. I'm glad you ended up here. We're doing, as one of our first little things, I did one initial charity seminar at my gym, which you presumably saw the video for already, maybe. After that initial seminar, we're going to, again, start offering the video stuff. The first thing that we're offering is the top 10 techniques that I learned in Rio de Janeiro. Basically, I have like 5 different sequences of like setups and finishes and different things like that. It totals up to 10 moves that I just thought were really cool that I taught at a seminar. We're offering it for $390 something. And all that stuff is getting pulled directly into the project BJJ4Rio, directly into our nonprofit. To be kind of like the initial fund that we build off of, that we help contribute to some cool projects. So if you look below, you'll see a couple links, a couple projects we're thinking about. We're still putting a lot of the stuff together, but we're excited to get the product launched or the project launched, and I'm glad you landed here. So again, slapping this thing together, a little sleep deprived, but hopefully I got the point across, and thanks for making it here, guys. I hope you're able to check out the video. I hope you like it a lot.